Someone from years ago texts you out of nowhere, just, hey, how have you been? And your stomach drops before your brain even finishes reading who it is. Not because of anything they said, not because of anything they're about to say, because of exactly how they used to make you feel, and that feeling never actually left. It was just waiting for a reason to show back up. You don't remember the memory first. You remember the feeling first. And if that's ever happened to you, there's a reason for it, and it's not what most people think it is. You've probably been told you're too sensitive, or that you hold on to things too long, or that you should just let it go already. But what's actually happening in your mind isn't a flaw. It's a specific, uncommon way of storing memory, one where the emotional imprint of a moment gets filed away with more detail and more permanence than the facts around it ever do. Most people remember what happened. You remember how it felt. And that difference changes everything about how you move through the world. Here are 9 signs. This is you. The first sign: you can forget someone's name within a week of meeting them, but you will never forget the exact feeling of how they made you feel in that first conversation. Warm, dismissive, curious about you, bored by you. The facts blur fast. The emotional residue never does. Dr. Elizabeth Loftus at UC Irvine has spent decades showing that memory isn't a recording, it's a reconstruction. And for you, what gets reconstructed first, every single time, is the emotional core of the moment, not the surrounding details. The second sign: you can walk back into a place you haven't been in years, a hallway, a kitchen, a parking lot, and your body reacts before your mind catches up. Your shoulders tense, or your stomach drops, or you suddenly feel calm for no visible reason. You're not imagining it. The place isn't just a location to you. It's a feeling you left there, and stepping back into it means stepping back into that feeling. The third sign: someone apologizes to you for something they did, and they recite the facts of what happened like they're reading a police report, and it means almost nothing to you because what you actually remember isn't the sequence of events. It's the exact texture of how small they made you feel in that moment. You don't need the facts corrected. You need the feeling acknowledged, and most people never think to do that. The fourth sign: you can be having a completely ordinary day, and one stranger's tone of voice, one flicker of impatience from a cashier or a coworker, and it knocks something loose in you that has nothing to do with them. It's not about them at all. It's that their tone matched a feeling your body already knows from somewhere else, someone else, a long time ago. Dr. Valeria Gazzola's research on mirror neurons at the Netherlands Institute for Neuroscience shows that some brains are simply wired to catch and internalize other people's emotional states faster and more completely than others, and yours might be one of them. The fifth sign: you remember exactly how safe or unsafe a specific person made you feel, long before you can articulate why. Ask you what your grandmother's voice sounded like, and you might struggle. Ask you how it felt to be in a room with her, and the answer comes instantly, whole, undamaged by time. The sixth sign: a single moment of unexpected kindness from a total stranger, years ago. Someone who let you go first in line on a bad day. Someone who said one sentence that landed exactly right. Still lives in you. Not as a story you tell, as a feeling you can still access. On command, like it happened this morning. The seventh sign: you can sense the exact moment someone's warmth towards you starts to cool, often before they've said or done a single thing to prove it. You feel the shift in the room before you can name what shifted. Dr. Paul Ekman's research on emotional contagion and micro-expressions suggests some people are simply reading the smallest possible signals. A half-second change in someone's face, a beat of hesitation, and your nervous system may be catching those signals faster than your conscious mind ever will. The eighth sign: the things from your childhood you remember most vividly aren't usually the big, obvious events. It's the exact feeling of being overlooked at a dinner table, or the exact feeling of one teacher believing in you when nobody else did. The plot of your childhood has faded, the emotional weather of it hasn't, and the ninth sign, you can predict with unsettling accuracy when someone is about to hurt you. Not because you're paranoid, but because your body has felt this specific kind of moment before, and it's already bracing for what usually comes next. If most of this sounds like you, here's what it actually means. You're not oversensitive, and you're not stuck in the past. You're running a rare kind of memory system, one built around feeling instead of fact. And it means you understand people at a depth most people never access, because you're not just remembering what they did, you're remembering who they were with you. That's not a burden. That's a form of intelligence almost nobody talks about. And it's one of the reasons the people who matter to you feel truly known by you, in a way most people never learn how to make anyone feel. Tell me which one of these hit hardest, and where you were when you felt it. And if this was the first time anyone's put a name to this, consider subscribing. There's more of this coming every week.